And welcome back, everybody. Our next guests are happy to be living and, in fact, making a living right here in the Sunshine State. Let me introduce you to John Spinnler from Fafco Solar. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill.
Glad to have you and John Jr. here in the studio with us.
Yep.
Glad to have you here. And Dr. Donna Smolinski of Sensitive Dentistry, powered by the sun. Good morning.
Hello.
Let the sun shine in. You are a dentist whose office is powered by the sun.
Yes, we are.
To such an extent that the electric company now owes you money.
Yes, they do.
Hey, you brought some great pictures, and the proof is in the picture. Let's take a look at the sign of your office. What are we looking at right here, doctors?
That is our sign out front of our office in Port Charlotte, and you can see it says Eco-Sensitive Dentistry, powered by the sun, but we're not all about powered by the sun, although that's a huge advantage. It's all about doing better for the environment as well as the health of our patients.
That is great. You have some examples of treatments that are good for health and health of the environment. For example, what are some of those? What are some of those examples?
Well, you typically go to the dentist for what? You need a filling, and so there are various types of fillings out there. I've been mercury-free fillings for a long time, no silver amalgam fillings. However, there's also BPA-free fillings as well. But the biggest one, most people are aware of the mercury toxicity, so we're mercury-free.
You have at your office what's called an amalgam separator.
That's correct.
And you brought a picture of that.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at a picture of an amalgam separator. What does that thing do for you, doctor?
Well, it removes the mercury. Now, as I'm removing the old silver fillings that need replacement for whatever the reason is, that the mercury is released in that. And so we've always had filters that remove the particles, but now we needed something that removed even the dissolved mercury. 99.9% of the mercury that goes into our waterways is removed by that device. 3.7 tons of mercury is put into our waterways a year from dental sources alone. Most people don't realize that.
Unbelievable.
So that's why we have a mercury separator.
John, we're going to get to you in just a second to talk about Fafco. The doctor brought another picture from her practice, and we want to take a look at what this is. This is one of your, you call this not just a treatment room, but...
It's an operatory.
Operatory.
Fancy name for a treatment room.
And we have another picture of you at work on, well, there you are outside. There's a look at all those solar panels. And in fact, your air conditioning system is powered by the sun.
Yes, it is.
How many of these panels, do you know how many you have?
Well, John's the expert of that.
Yeah, John, we'll shift over to you. You're the expert on the solar business.
Yeah, for the air conditioning, actually, they did have two 5-ton units that were basically a traditional air conditioning system where we slimmed it down to using just one 5-ton solar air conditioning and re-engineered some of the ductwork to make it a more efficient and more cooler environment. We actually cut their air conditioning costs 75%, which is really dramatic.
That is really dramatic. And your electric bill now?
It's in the minus, basically. FPL truly owes us.
FPL owes you money.
Yes.
This is just great. But you've been green and going green for a long time.
Yes, we have.
Your office installed these solar panels from Fafco Solar Energy.
Oh, yes. And many other things from Fafco Solar as well.
Back earlier this year.
Yes.
Why is this important to you?
Well, there's so many things. You know, the health that we need to preserve. You know, as a doctor, I'm very aware of many health concerns. You know, cancer, all kinds of things. Yes, that's one. That's a no-brainer. But it's the environment. You know, and I'm a grandma now, and so of course.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Yes, way.
And so you know, you have those little ones that are calling you Mama and Baba, and you know, those are the ones you want to leave a legacy for. And we've got to take care of the planet. Our community has just been too neglectful. Not just our community. As a race, we've been too neglectful of where we live and the beauty of it.
Dr. Smolinski brought a picture of her working on one of her patients who you might think looks like her. And who is that?
That happens to be my sister from New York, from Buffalo, New York. But here I'm demonstrating the new LED lights that we have in the operatory, the patient light. If you've been to the dentist, you know the typical thing, the doctor pulls the light over to your mouth, and even though it's not in your face, you squint your eyes. There's no glare with this. It's LED. It uses very little energy. 1 year's use will cost less than $10 to use it every single day. And because I make my own electricity, it costs even less than that. And there's no heat, so you don't feel like a hamburger under a heat lamp with that on as a patient as well. And there's no ambient heat for the air conditioner to have to remove as well. So it's energy efficient, it's good for the patient, you feel better, it's good for the environment.
Using the sun for all of that. We've got a special offer we want to tell everybody about that. Dr. Smolinski, why don't you tell everybody what this special offer is that they're looking at right there on the TV screen?
In June and July, for that month only, if Anybody who's watching the Morning Blend today mentions that and calls our office for an appointment for a new patient visit, we'd like to give you 20% off that new patient visit, which is, you know, a complete examination, complete set of x-rays and a cleaning. And we'll also give you a complimentary toothbrush that's made from recycled yogurt cups. It also comes in an envelope where you can mail it back at the end of its use in 3 months to be recycled again.
You just gave me one right here. This is made from recycled yogurt cups?
Yes, it is.
And it is, and it's actually green.
It's actually, we have other colors, but yes, it's green.
Hey, thank you, Dr. Donna. We appreciate
You're
your being
welcome.
here. People will call you and come to your office that's green and great for the environment and great for your smile as well. and thank you, John. Fafco Solar, 35 plus years of letting the sun shine in and letting it work for us. Happy Dad's Day.
Thank you.
From John Jr. over in the corner. Here's Carly over in the other corner.
Recycled yogurt containers. Crazy, I know. I need to try that out. All right. Well, how secure is Dad's truck? The Gator Guy is here to tell us how to secure your dad's tailgate just in time for Father's Day. Stay with us.